Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Main Street Sanity, a retiree's take. This is a retired guy. Just going to be a real quick one this morning. Uh, as we see in the news, that looks like we have a deal a deal with Iran, and it was comical. I was watching the news again this morning, and Obama was on there, and he was saying how when he was president, they had a better deal than what we're getting now. And just to point out a few facts here. Let's see. The Obama deal, they had their full defensive capability, their full offensive capability. They gave them cash. They were shipping out oil and they were enriching uranium. Let's see, this deal is 75 to 80% of their offensive capabilities is gone. Their defensive capabilities are all gone. They're not enriching uranium, and the enriched uranium that they have, we're going to get. We're not giving them cash. We are letting them export oil. So who's got the better deal here? I'm just saying. It's going to be interesting to hear what the pro-Iran senators and congressmen have to say about it, like Jeffries, Schumer, Warner, Warren, Ro Khanna, Van Hollen, Murphy, the pro-Iranian socialist lawmakers, what their spin's going to be on this. Because the only reason they don't like it is President Trump did the deal. Oh, he defanged the biggest terrorist snake in the Middle East, and they're not happy about it. That's why I call them the pro-Iranian Socialist Party, because they were for Iran. They were not for the United States. They've made that abundantly clear numerous times. So, like I said, it'll be interesting what they say on the news today. I see oil's down by almost $5 a barrel. Stock market's up, and oil prices will continue to go down. Gas prices will get back to where they were or better. I'm hoping they were still too high. We should be less than $2 a gallon on gas, and hopefully the president will get it below $2 a gallon. That's doable. Not happy about it, but I can live with that, as in most Americans could, seeing how with Biden they were up to $5. So we'll see in the next month or two what goes on. But as an American, I can sit there and say that making sure Iran doesn't have a nuclear weapon does make this world a whole lot safer, even though the pro Iranian lawmakers will not agree with that. I forgot to add Rashida Taliban in there. And oh man, I married my brother Omar. So that's the biggest thing today is I just wanted to throw it out there real quick. Like I said, this was gonna be a short little one. And I did see there was they were interviewing another senator on there and asked him about adding to the Supreme Court. And his take on it is, well, all options should be looked at. And for 250 years, the United States of America has run very smoothly, most of the time, with the way the founding fathers set it up. And now, 250 years later, you have senators and congressmen that want to change how the founding fathers set it up because they lost an election. And more people voted for the current administration than not. So they want to change how things are done to change the outcome. It's not because they had better policies. That's a clear fact. They did. Their policies were horrible. That's why they were voted out. But they want to make it so they can't ever be voted out again. Just listen to them. That's what their goal is. So I hope everyone pays attention to that. And as one of my earlier podcasts is, conservatives need to get out and vote. Take the time and get out and vote. You have to vote in every election. We cannot let these people take our country to socialism and communism, because that's what they want to do. They're the power broker. They want to be the power brokers, and they want to tell you, here's what you get, and here's when you get it. That's what they want to do. Oh, we're going to give you free stuff. Yeah. Here's what you get because it's free, and here's what I'm going to give it to you because it's free, and here's the amount I'm going to give you because it's free. Look at history. Socialism, communism, that's exactly what it is. Don't let it come here. So that's it. That's my cut today. It's going to be a short one. My email is retiredguys@myyahoo.com. Drop me a line if you wish. And if you like my podcast, tell people about it. You know, I like to get more views. I get views, but like I said, mine's really low tech. And probably if I was a little bit more high tech, it'd be more views. But I do have people look at it. If you like it, please let people know. I'm on quite a few sites, even on YouTube. So until the next time, this retired guy, have a good day.